Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS. It's time for Owin's Field Report, sponsored by Les Schwab Tire Centers.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, yes, it is winter steelhead season, and if you've watched this show for nearly the last 17 years, what do I want to do this time of year? It's not fishing. I'm duck hunting, okay? And I worked my butt off for this week. A lot of us did. There was no shortage of people out hunting after the first of the year. Of course, it was Wednesday or whatever the heck it was. But it was successful. It took quite a bit of effort. And actually, I shouldn't even say that. Pure luck, really. For whatever reason, we actually ran into some mallards for a couple of days, and then that dried out just like that yesterday, but we'll get to that in a second. But here's a couple photos. I try to get a couple of them in. This is one of my favorite shots just because you can see that we were getting real close. My buddy and I were not far away when I snapped that photo. I just loved it because we actually had some sun that did pop out. But things, changed. We had a lot of water for a little bit, and for a couple of days consecutively, you could see things started to drop down. We started seeing a little bit less mallard, some more pintail and widgeon that came around. And I was just so tired. This is what happens when you get old, kids. I had to take a break, but when I did get back out yesterday, it was no mallards. I think I saw 3. So for whatever reason, the widgeon had pulled in or moved in into that area. And I had to make sure to take a pintail. But it was good enough where I was just picking and choosing. To shoot all drakes is one of my favorite things to do, by all means, and I love widgeon. This one kind of had me thrown for a loop when he was coming in. I almost thought it was a storm, if you know what that is or not, but at the very least, it was decent. It's already dropped off, and it looks like it's how do you like that, though, on the Chevy tailgate photo of the week? I love that one. They'd already started to peter out, so we'll see how things go. We'll find out what this weather is really going to do this upcoming week from Carly in just a minute. But I can already tell you I'm not a fan of the forecast. River levels, though, if you're going to be getting back out there and chasing some fish around, the Columbia, it did bounce up a bit up into the 9s. It did turn over, and it looks like it's just going to drop out by next Saturday. Keep going forward. I might start doing some fishing here this next week or two, which is definitely different. Willamette is expected to make a pretty significant bounce with all this rain that is coming for the next couple of days, but then that changes right away. But in looking at some of the smaller rivers, they are leveled off. Quite a bit of water in most of them, so they would be quick floats, a lot of current. But if the conditions, at least as far as the levels go, you're just going to have a lot of water. Same thing we've been talking about the last couple of weeks. Keep it tight. Fish are going to be in tight with that kind of current. But along the coast, same thing. You're going to have a lot of water in all the rivers, certainly enough to get out there and do some fishing. And with this new water that had come in, there's some fish around. Again, I hate, a lot of folks hate it when I say this. If you go to a river that's supposed to have winter steelhead in it, they're there. You just got to play the conditions and get yourself in the right situation. But all the rivers up and down the coast are pretty stable, and they all will be dropping off towards the middle of this upcoming week. If you want to win some free stuff, go over to your email and send one to Jason Hambley over at Procure. If you do that, you'll have a chance to win that weekly prize pack from Procure, and the slide will pop up so you can see exactly how you can do that. Here at some point. There it is! Jason at Procure.com, and he picks a winner every Monday, and you do need to enter in each week if you want to be part of that particular drawing. Now, like I said, here in just a little bit, we're going to check in with Mike Laffey from the Mill Casino with the winner from the Thrills and Gills giveaway, but we got to check in with Carly and take a look at this horrible forecast. Although it's beautiful, I know that most folks are like, oh, this is going to be great.
Just let us have this one, okay? We've had a lot of rain recently.
Yes.
So I, for one, my favorite type of weather is sunshine and chilly weather, so I'm looking forward to it.
I get it.
Yeah, don't worry though, I'm sure the rain is going to come back around pretty soon. But for today, our highs, the warmest spot in our state is going to be over on the coast. They're going to be breezy, they're going to be rainy, but we are going to see some lower 50s over on the coast. We've got some upper 40s for Portland and parts of southern Washington like Longview. And then we've got some lower 50s in Salem and Albany too. We've got some low 40s for Central Oregon, mid 40s for the eastern part of Oregon too. So we're just now starting to see a lot of this rainfall hit over on the coast and up and down the the I-5 corridor. That's going to be pretty consistent throughout the course of the day. We'll see some dissipation of that system in the overnight hours, and a lot of tomorrow is just going to be cloudy, pretty consistently rainy though for down in Eugene, but in the later afternoon hours, closer to 3 or 4, that's when we'll start to see some rainfall here in Portland too. But then by the time Monday rolls around, we'll see some clearing and actually some sunshine there. That's going to remain the weather pattern throughout the next several days there too. So for today, the high is 48, but then also the temperature goes up a little bit. By the time we hit Monday, we're at 53 degrees. And look at, I know, Owen, you don't like to see it, but I mean, it's music to my ears. Lots of sunshine there. Good news for all y'all who like some outdoor activities. If you've been waiting for the first time to get out for your first New Year's hike, any day in the upcoming week is going to be a good time for that. We'll be in the low 50s as well for the next several days.
It looks like the east wind picks up again.
It does a little bit by that point, but despite the winds, I mean, look at those temperatures. We're in the lower 50s.
Whatever happened to La Nina? We'll figure that one out. Thank you very much, Carly. We appreciate it. All right, let's check in with Mike Laffey from the Mill Casino. As you all know, and thousands of you, literally, entered in to win the Thrills and Gills giveaway at the Mill Casino, and Michael has the winner. Michael, how are you? Happy New Year, sir.
Hey, Happy New Year to you, Owen. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Not as good as you. I'm sure you got a good day planned for today over there in Coos Bay, but I know that a lot of people out there are really interested to find out who that winner is of the Thrills and Gills giveaway.
Well, we got 3 winners. I have CJL from Vancouver, Washington, Randy P. from Oregon City, and Maria A. from Newburgh. Nearly 2,000 people entered this contest, and they're going to come down here, and they're going to go out on the dunes. They're going to go out lingcod fishing with me to my personal favorite spot. We're going to go after those 40-pounders. It's going to be a great time.
Awesome. For those folks who won, congratulations. And for everyone that entered in, we appreciate you doing that. That's great, man. So when's the first opportunity for folks to get down there? You got to kind of plan that out.
Yeah, we do got to plan that out. We'll be letting the winners know here real soon what the best water conditions are going to be. But we have a particular spot we've picked out for your viewers to go to that it's either you catch them big or you don't catch them at all. And we're going to take them out there. We're going to have a good time. And then they're going to go out to Spin Reel afterwards and just put some horsepower underneath their feet and get out there on the dunes and just have a great time with the razors and all the things they do out there on the dunes. It's going to be a great weekend down here at the Mill.
I'm a bit jealous because that's exactly what I plan on doing the next time that we come down and see you at the Mill Casino. Michael, thank you for putting on that contest for our viewers. We appreciate that. I know that they did as well. And for those winners, congratulations. You're going to love it, and it will not be your first opportunity to get down to the Mill Casino. And even for you that may not have won, now that the Mill Casino, if it wasn't already, is on your radar, head over there and enjoy yourself. Trust me, it is well worth the short drive to get there from our immediate area. Michael, as always, thank you for doing that contest for everyone.
Hey, man, Happy New Year, tight lines, and we'll see you soon, man.
You bet. Take care, Michael. Good luck when you get out there. Be safe. All right, we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, I'm going to have Pat Jones. I'm excited about this. He is the owner of Portland Marine. We're going to talk about, well, he's the new owner of Portland Marine and now part of the Outdoor GPS family. We're going to find out what they've got going on, and they've got the boat show that you can head over and go check it out here in the just next handful of days. We'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by P-Line, because we fish, by Hawken Fishing, perfection in fishing gear, and by Haxton's Canvas and Upholstery, the trusted name of the Pacific Northwest.
Nobody enjoys the outdoors more than I do. And these are what gets me there.
Les Schwab offers a free pre-trip safety inspection. How does this help the average customer that comes in?
We call it our safety status check, and every vehicle that comes into our shop is going to get one.
Big thanks to Les Schwab for your continued support and sponsorship of Outdoor GPS, and I look forward to many years of more adventures on your tires.